Hey guys, today we're going to react to Rush Natural Science live at Molson Amphitheater, Toronto, Canada. I haven't actually listened to this one, and apparently it's in 1997. This was recommended by a lot of subscribers, so I decided to finally do it. It's 8 minutes long, meaning that I'll not talk too many times, so I just don't waste your time. So let's go.
When the ebbing tide retreats along the rocky shoreline, it leaves a trail of tidal pools in a short-lived galaxy. Each microcosmic planet, a complete society. A simple kind.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause right here because I have a few things to say. First off, I really like how acoustic this song sounds. It sounds very acoustic, and that's due to Alex Lifeson's guitar, which is very cool actually. I like the red guitar he has right here. And not only that, but also Geddy Lee's vocals are very soothing. They're not very loud, they're very soft, and I kind of like that, you know? And then they start playing something more, it's not explosive, but I guess heavier or harder than before. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I don't know why this is the most repeated part, you know? Why is it?
Leaves a trail of tidal pools in a
Oh, by the way, I also liked how subtle that last chord went before the heavier part, you know.
A simple kind of mirror to reflect upon our own. All the busy little creatures chasing out their destinies, living in their pools, they soon forget about the sea. Here's what they real to the spiral array, patterns are round and complex. Time after time we lose sight of the way, cause just can't see the effects. Here's what they real to the spiral array, our patterns are round and complex. Time after time we lose sight of the way, cause just can't see the effects.
Okay, so before we continue, I have a few things to say. First off, I just want to say how new wavy this sounds and very like late 80s as well. It's very nice, and as well as Neil Peart's beard right here, which I haven't seen before because he's always without his beard. Now he has a little mustache, really. It doesn't look that bad, to be honest. So yeah, let's continue. Probably we're gonna use a little synthesizer here or something like that. I would say this is from the late 80s, by the way. I don't think this is from the 90s, but I may be completely wrong. Tell me in the comments. Okay, so I have a few things to say. First off, I really like how Alex Lifeson's chords right here really changed. He's a good like guitarist, really. Like he knows his stuff, you know. Like just did a very progressive thing with his guitar right there, which I really like, and that was very impressive to me as a guitar beginner. You know, I don't really play guitar, but I do play sometimes, so I kind of know that's kind of difficult for me to do, anyways, because I'm not really good. But I also like the chemistry they have right here. You know, they're having a lot of fun apparently, and the drums just go really hard after some time. You know, and there's a little bit of a change of tempo as well, which I really liked in the middle of the song, I think. And that's pretty much it. Let's go back to where we were.
Computerized clinic for superior cynics who can't do it in anything. In their own image, the world is fashion. The one that they don't understand.
Okay, so I have a few things to say. First off, I feel like this song really shows how much of a natural artist and musician Alex Lifeson is, because he's just showing to me that he's a fantastic guitarist, you know? Like, for example, these little tricks and techniques that he's using are very impressive to me as a beginner. Of course, as a beginner. Like, for some of you, it may be like, ah, that's easy. And then you proceed to do, like, a big solo or something, you know? But for me as a beginner, that looks very nice. And like I said before, I feel like Alex Lifeson has the ability to feel his guitar, like not only as an instrument, but also as a part of himself. I know that sounds cliche, but it's like he knows that he has to maintain the guitar in check for it to not just go beyond, if you know what I mean. Like he's playing and he's making these little faces that display a little bit of an effort, and that's because he's liking what he's playing, but also because he has to maintain control over the guitar, you know, for the guitar to not go loose, you if you know what I mean. Then I really like that. It shows how much of a guitarist he is, and I'm pretty sure he's like a very advanced one as well. Like, you know, maybe one of the best, but I can't really say because I haven't checked out too many guitarists yet, so I need to judge based on that as well. But from what I've seen, he's a really good guitarist, and I think we're going to head into like a guitar solo. Yeah, and not only that, but I also want to give a shout out to New Period's drums, which also amplify the guitar. I feel like that's the basic gist of it, the Rush thing, you know. Rush isn't about like drums, guitars, and bass, you know? It's about one helping another to amplify the sound. Like, for example, the drums amplify the guitar, the bass amplifies the guitar, but at the same time, the guitar amplifies the drums, and etc. You know what I mean? And that shows how much of a chemistry they have, and not only that, but musicianship as well. So let's continue. I think we I don't know where we were, but I think it was here. Okay, so I'm gonna pause right here. Otherwise, I'll just listen to the entire song without commenting anything. But what I wanted to say is that I really like the tempo changes, like the tempo dynamic that they have in the band. Like other songs also has it, yeah. But this song actually does it very very well, which is like I think it was 7/4, but I'm not really sure. You guys can tell me in the comments. But I think they changed the tempo to 7/4 or something like that. I didn't, maybe I counted it wrong, you know. And I just like how they have weird, unusual tempo changes, and they somehow make it work with the guitars and the bass and everything else. Even though it's unusual and sounds a little bit experimental, they do transition very well for like 4/4 to like 8/4 or something like that, you know. That's especially to the drums as well, you know. The drums does the transition very well. Feels natural for new, I'm pretty sure. And yeah.
Wave after wave, go with the tide, carry the world as it does. Time after time, if the land receives easy right to go on as it was.
Okay, so I think that's the end of that. So I want to go back for a little bit to just show you how good these drums are. These little drum sections that he didn't need to do these little drum sections with more dynamic like that, but he did it anyways, and it sounds very perfect. It sounds like it's like enhancing the song just because he did it. It's not like the drums are like a background instrument to keep up the pace of the song or to make the song like pop radio. You know what I mean? Like it isn't meant to for people to be heard for pleasure, but for art, I think. If you know, you know. But that's what I'm trying to describe, and I just really like this little drum like it's like a scale, you know. It's going up and stuff, and I really like.
Wave after wave, time after time, if the land receives easy right to go on as it was.
That's what I like about Neil Peart. He adds way too much to the song, even though he doesn't need to, but he does, and it does perfectly, you know. It doesn't overwhelm the song, he just enhances the song really. So now I'm going to go look for the lyrics to better understand what this song is talking about. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I read a little bit about the lyrics of the song, and apparently it's talking about kind of like the place of humanity in the entire universe and how we are kind of minuscule compared to the whole universe, and how our actions are quite inconsequential when it comes to talking about the huge scale of the entire universe. And we're like a tide pool or like a puddle in the. We're like a bunch of fishes just going through the river. Meanwhile, there's something bigger outside of the river, and it's in the land, and we don't know what it is, but in the future we may. And it also talks about how to treat science, like understand how science can be treated like nature, and that we need to be patient and not do very impulsive, what do you call it? impulsive actions towards science, like for example, let's cure cancer, but in the process, let's kill half of humanity, you know? Something like that. For me, at least, that's what I think the song was actually talking about. And it was written by drummer Neil Peart. And he shows a lot of wisdom in his lyrics every time that I read them. And they're very well written. They know how to express themselves. For him to express himself, you know. It shows a message, it gets the message through, and it does in a song way, you know, in a musical way. And it's the longest song of the album, one of the last Rush songs that was split into movements. Okay, interesting. So there are tide pools, hyperspace, and permanent waves. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is more than what I described. So you guys can tell me in the comments what natural science is actually talking about. And not only that, but you can also comment down below other songs and bands you want me to react to. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and do whatever. Bye bye.